Hey, yo everyone, Andrew here, bringing you another video review, and today we're going to be doing All-Star Western, issue number 6. Take a look at this column cover right here. Now, I said in a previous video that I was possibly dropping All-Star Western. There was a good chance that I was not going to continue picking up this comic. Not necessarily because it was bad, just more because of this. However, there are two big reasons why I'm deciding to continue picking up All-Star Western, at least for the foreseeable future. What are those reasons? Well, I'll get into them at the end of the video, at the whether or not you should pick it up. So, with that said, let's actually jump into All-Star Western issue number 6. Now, this is the end of the story arc for All-Star Western, and Jonah Hex and Dr. Arkham have to find their way out of a very precarious predicament, because in the last issue they were thrown down a waterfall and they're trapped in a cave and they get attacked by a giant bat. A bat cave? Oh, there are so many references to Batman in this. For example, they're in the bat cave, they meet up with the Wayne family of the time, and when they're talking to one of the criminals' wives, there's a bunch of owls signifying the Court of Owls. Check the last few pages. It's actually pretty cool to see all the references that I put down. Because apparently in All-Star Western there's going to be the crossover with the Court of Owls, the Night of Owls storyline. But, yes, Jonah Hex is attacked by a giant bat. But it's Jonah Hex. I mean, it's just a bat. He'll take care of it. And eventually they find their way out of the hole. So they decided to work with the Wayne family of the time to take out the criminals that have been abducting these kids in a big blowout fight. And I have to say, whenever I read a Jonah Hex fight, I always have to think of the Team America song, America! I don't know, it just comes into my head. Anyways, Jonah Hex is bam, 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 and and bam, 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 and to everyone because he's Jonah Hex and he feels like doing it. And we come to the interesting conclusion on exactly where the main child that he went searching for went. Who abducted him? Because it wasn't the bad guys. Oh, no. It was someone else. And it's an interesting plot twist. And we get a lead into Jonah Hex's next adventure with a certain somebody. So, in saying that, let's get into the good, the bad, and whether or not you should get it. Good. Well, like I said, there was a bunch of Batman references in there, and being a Batman fan that I am, I like those references. I particularly did like the Court of Owls, with all the owls being in that criminal's house. It was subtle things, because you're not going to notice it right away, but when I was flipping through it, and it was like at least a 5 panels worth of stuff in this house, I was looking through it, and I'm like, wow, this guy has things for... Oh, there's owls there. Court of Owls. Clever people. So I did like that. As always, Jonah Hex's fight scenes are what they should be. Very little dialogue and a lot of this. And Jonah Hex proves that he is not a nice guy. He's not a bad person. He's not evil. He's a good guy. But he's not a nice good guy. He is willing to torture someone if he has to get answers. I like to think that at some point in Jonah Hex's life he said, geez, I want to protect people and I want to do what I can to protect people, do the right thing. But I should give up my life and my sense of righteousness and be a very bad person when doing it. It gives a unique tone to the anti-hero that we have here with Jonah Hex. And like I said, it leads up to a good ending. Bad. Well, I feel as though the part with the giant bat was really underplayed. I thought it would have actually been a cool kind of fight scene, but it only lasts for about a page or two, and that's about it. It's a little underwhelming, especially seeing that it's the cover of All-Star Western. It's really the big fight at the end that really is fun. On the whole, whether or not you should pick it. Yes, this is a 4.5 out of 5 stars, and the reasons why I picked this up was this. One, I guess not so big of a story, is that it is the end of the story arc and I wanted to complete it. Two, is that the next story arc deals with Nighthawk and Cinnamon. Am I the only one here that knows who Nighthawk and Cinnamon are? Okay, Nighthawk and Cinnamon are actually one of the reincarnated forms of Hawkman and Hawkgirl. See, Hawkman and Hawkgirl have had millions of different lives. They have been reincarnated several times. And Nighthawk was one of Hawkman's reincarnations, with Cinnamon as Hawkgirl's reincarnation. Before they were Hawkman and Hawkgirl. And it was actually as Nighthawk that I believe he killed the Gentleman Ghost by hanging him after the Gentleman Ghost tried to rape Cinnamon. So I'm interested to see Cinnamon and Nighthawk in this. I am pumped because I'm a big Hawkman fan, and you know what? Hey, let's go with it. It looks like it'd be cool. I think Nighthawk is a cool character, and Cinnamon is also cool. So I'm looking forward to the. And I guess another reason is they are going to cross over with the Night of Owls with a Court of Owls crossover, and I'm liking the Court of Owls, so I'll give it a chance. So I'll continue with All-Star Western for now. We'll see what happens in the future. The backup story I did read briefly. It was pretty decent. Check it out. Anyways, 4.5 out of 5 stars. All-Star Western, a good comic. This is Andrew saying peace out for now.